Good afternoon or mid-morning, everyone. I guess it's a happy Friday. Here in the Carolinas, school is closed. We are under, I guess, a thunderstorm slash tornado slash hurricane watch warning or something. I'm not sure what the status is, but let me check over in my neck of the woods and look outside and see what it looks like, because everybody should be home or sitting somewhere safe is what I'm told, but don't look like that's the case in my neck of the woods. Let me go look and see so I can report to y'all what's going on. Well, looks like over here in my neck of the woods, it just looks like just a kind of a after rainy day or whatever. It's not dark, it's not anything like that. Of course, the sun is not out. It's like an overcast. There's no rain falling or anything like that. So for all of our family and friends who are not here in Columbia, we are safe, we are okay. I think we just pretty much was just being cautious. In a sense, I don't know if it's over. I don't know if it's for the rest of the day through the night. I don't know. But happy Friday and good morning and good mid-morning. I appreciate everybody that's popping on and getting ready to sit down and talk with me. It's been a little minute. And, you know, I get on here when God says, get up, give me some of your time, get that word in before you start your day. And every time I come on here is because it's right on time. It's right on time. It's always something in my word. It's always something in my daily devotion, or it's always something in the scripture that leads me right here to y'all to help, you know, just to share with y'all, you know, what the word has to say and how I can apply it, especially if I can help somebody, or if I can, you know, offer some experience, strength, and hope by sharing my experience, strength, and hope based on the scripture, the devotion, the word, you know, is what I do. So yeah, so I'm here and still just giving a few people some time to get on here, because I did pop that up real quick that I was going to come on here. And that's the one thing about me. I try to I'm last minute, I'm spur of the moment. I'm working on that. I'm working on being better with that. But that's just the way it is. So I'm going to try to just talk about some things that I've got going on that's positive, that's going on, because I'm working on staying focused today. So, yeah, so I'm standing up because I wanted y'all to see the new latest J. Sarah T. And we will have these available for everyone to be able to get one of these here shortly. Some more good news. We will be doing women's empowerment this year. Tomorrow, yes, for everybody that's local in Columbia, women's empowerment starts tomorrow, and it is going to be in a new location, a better location. And I'm excited to go and take a look at what it's going to look like, because A Voice for J. Sarah LLC has a booth there. So yes, we're all going to be showing up, the butterflies, the ladybugs. Hey, Brave Girl Incorporated is going to be joining us and teaming up with us to bring awareness to domestic violence tomorrow. And for the ones that's not familiar, because I've been running into a lot of people and talking to a lot of people who didn't know about women's empowerment. Well, for one, I was shocked that they didn't know about women's empowerment, because for one, this has been going on for 10 years. Women's empowerment has been going on for 10 years. And I've probably missed 3 out of the 10 years. I probably missed 3. It started back in 2014, I believe. But yeah, and then the other reason why I was shocked is because, I mean, maybe it's me. I'm a music lover. I'll pick, you know, I love TV now. Don't get twisted. I love TV, but I love music more. Music soothes my soul. Music takes me to a calm place. Music helps me reminisce and think back on the time when the music was so. I love music, and it doesn't matter. I go for, you know, my first and my foremost favorite is 80s rock, because that's what I grew up on. I grew up on the 80s rock. You know, I grew up on the AC/DC, the Guns N' Roses, Journey, all of those, you know, Billy Idol, all of those. I can just name them, and I'll probably be naming some of y'all won't even know who I'm talking about. But anyways, you know, Fleetwood Mac, I can think of so many of them. Zedlip, and I can think of so many. But anyways, that's what I grew up on. So that's my first favorite. And then I'm such a fan of R&B. Of course, I'm such a fan of old school classics, the 70s and the 80s music. And then, you know, the rap, our generational rap, not this rap. I'm trying to get there with that. This rap here is angry. This rap here is stressful. This rap here is degrading to themselves, even when they're rapping and all that. But it is, you know, to each his own. To each his own. But I like the 80s and the 90s rap. And I feel like if I had it my way, we would be listening to all the throwback old music, from the Marvin Gayes and the Teddy Pendergrass to Barry Whites. We'll be listening to that kind of music. And as far as rap is concerned, we will be listening to Snoop Dogg and Run DMC. We will be listening to Queen Latifah. We'll be listening to Foxy Brown and all them, the old Lil Kim. We'll be listening to that. And I think that would help the world out a little bit better. I know it would. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to be at Women's Empowerment. If you don't listen to the radio, that's why you don't know, because the Big DM been pumping it, baby. I think they started pumping Women's Empowerment in June or late June, July. They started talking about getting ready for this. So the day is here. It's tomorrow. And I think you can still get tickets somewhere. I don't know. You have to contact the Big DM for that part. But I know you can get tickets to come inside the convention. Ladies, if you've never been, oh my God. Men, you are welcome. There are men there. Oh my God. Nephew Tommy is going to be there tomorrow. He's hosting a panel of men who are going to be talking to women about love and relationships. Imagine that. That's the one that should, you know, the doors should be coming open and busting open for that one. So men, it's a treat for you even if you're, you know, just want to come out and see some beautiful women. All walks of life, age, color, whatever. Just, you know, it's nothing wrong with you know, window shopping. It's nothing wrong with window shopping. Just don't purchase. If it ain't yours or you somebody else's, don't purchase. But it's okay to look. I mean, that's one thing about me, and I can only talk about me. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not insecure in my marriage. I'm not any of that. And so I don't mind. You know, my husband is my husband, and he has eyes. And he knows he can look, he can do whatever he wants, because I have eyes. So like I said, you can window shop, just don't go in and purchase, and everybody be happy. But it's a beautiful thing to go out to Women's Empowerment. It's a beautiful day, and tomorrow is supposed to be a very beautiful day tomorrow. This is happening down at the fairgrounds. So when I tell you, if you've never been, all I can say is wow. You really should come tomorrow. You really should come. And even if you don't just come because you've never been, A Voice for J. Sarah is going to have a booth. And we're going to be there, and we're going to be raising awareness to domestic violence. We're going to have a booth. We probably going to be line dancing at our booth. So I'm going down today to see what our area look like, because y'all know me. I turns up everything I do. Anything I got going on, it's extra. My mama said me and my sister and my brother are dramatic and extra. Our kids are, my grandkids are, and that's just who we are. We love to be happy. We love to have a good time. I mean, we don't spend a whole lot of time focusing on the shit that don't matter. And if it is some of that going on, we know how to place it where it needs to be, and don't let it just overcome and overtake everything we got going on, okay? So with that being said, yes, I'm excited. And so I'm wearing my new A Voice for J. Sarah shirt that's going to be out there. We've got some good free stuff to give away, some great information on domestic violence. We got some beautiful young ladybugs and butterfly ladies and little flower girls that's going to be out there helping and supporting and raising awareness, walking around, telling people and guiding people over to our booth, because you know our booth gonna be all that, because you know that's how I like it. I don't know if any of y'all remember 555 back in the day. Every holiday, every occasion, I decorated the 5, and I didn't really know how everybody felt about it. I forget what it was, something with, child, I decorated for game day, I decorated for football season, child, we decorated for Valentine, I decorated. Halloween was the most. I mean, we revamped the whole building for that back then. But I can't remember, it was one holiday that, and I could have been on some ish, I could have been focusing somewhere else, I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know what I could have been doing, but whatever it was I was doing, I didn't decorate. I missed the mark. And a few people came in and they was like, Steph, because see, in South Carolina, I'm Steph, S-T-E-P. I'm Steph. You know, home, Texas, I'm Steph, S-T-E-P-H. Y'all figure it out. My name is Stephanie, but y'all figure it out. But it, you know, it's Steph. They like, Steph. They looking around. They was like, you didn't decorate? And I was like, no, I don't even remember what I said, but I'm sure the reason why I was probably thrown off, I probably wasn't focused, worried about the wrong, and got off track and missed the mark. But I really did appreciate knowing that they looked forward to that at the 5. They looked forward to coming in and being in the atmosphere of whatever that holiday was. So I say that to say this, that's what I come from. That's who my parents was. My parents didn't have a lot. They worked hard for everything. But one thing they always did make sure for me and my sister and my brother was that whatever was going on or whatever we was doing, they made the most out of it. And it was my mom more than anything. But you know, my dad was low-key a lot like Dwight. Well, Dwight is a lot like my dad. I guess that's why I love him so much, because he has a lot of traits that my dad possessed when he was his age and younger. You know, we didn't play with my daddy. We didn't play with my daddy. Child, we got whoopings. We didn't play with my dad. We played with my mama, but we didn't play with my daddy. And my daddy was such a cool guy. His swag was always, he was so loving, the same way he is now. But he didn't take no ish. You don't play with him. But you know, it was more my mom that would just make everything like dramatic. And it was always like anything that me and my sister and brother was gonna do was like an extravaganza. Oh, it was like on a 10 level all of our life, and we had to have everybody involved, and we wanted everybody to do what we're doing. We want everybody to have what we're having. And a lot of that came from my mom was a teen mom. So me and my mom are 16 years apart. So she's like my sister mom, and I appreciate that because we vibe. You know, that's my girl. For real though, that's my girl. And so I think that's where a lot of that come from. So now here we are today. And for the ones that know me, y'all know Dwight. You know, Dwight is a lot like my dad. He low-key, he gonna fuss a little. Why we gotta have all that? Why you just doing too much and you this. But when the whole thing is all set up, for the ones that know, who be talking about it the most? Me or Dwight? So he reminds me of my dad, because my dad would be saying the same thing. Gwen, don't do that. Gwen, you doing too much for them kids. Them kids don't need this. Them kids don't need that. And then he get around his friends and he be like, man, yeah, Gwen had me doing this and Gwen had me. And the kids were so happy. Look at my kids. Wait a minute. Weren't you on the gas? Weren't you? Oh, okay, that part. So tomorrow it's going to be on that level. Yes, I'm so excited. We get to go down and set up early so that when we walk in the building, we ready for the event. We ready for the occasion. We ready to just be a part of everything. But guess what? You know, our booth going to be lit though. I ain't trying to brag. I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody else's booth or what they got going on at their booth. But you know, while we're bringing awareness to something so serious and something so needed, domestic violence, y'all, that is not something to be proud of. That is not something to be excited about. But to make the best out of a situation that is so horrible, I'm turning up at Women's Empowerment. I'm turning up. And I'm raising a voice for J. Sarah. You feel me? My best girl. My first girl. This was my first girl. I'm a boy mom. I'm a boy mom. This was my first girl. This was my baby. So you know I'm turning up because she comes from the turn up. You know, it's a lot of naysayers out here. They know who I'm talking about, them ones. The ones out there that want to see. I'm staying focused because I'm giving y'all good stuff. I didn't come on here to be sad. I came on here for me today because I got a lot going on around me. And it's a lot of shit that don't matter. So I come on here to stay focused for y'all. And I'm going to give you the scripture. I'm going to give you the word because I have to always show and prove what I'm talking about. When God says, get up, get it together, give your best whatever. Excuse the hair. It's a hot mess. I think it's ready for wigs because I'm tired of bleaching and dyeing. I've had enough of that. And I know I'm going to be dancing tomorrow at Women's Empowerment. Can't have no wig. I'm going to pass out. Can't have no quick weave. It's probably going to slide out. I don't know. But I know I'm going to have to do something because these black roots is coming back in this stuff. And I'm just over it. You know, winter's coming. It's time for some hair on my shoulders and all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah. I'm trying to stay focused, but you know, and we are celebrating. We will forever celebrate J. Sarah. We will forever lift her voice. We will forever. So for the ones that want us to be walking around here sulking and sad and always talking about J. Sarah in a sad moment, staying in a sad space, swipe up, swipe down, swipe left, swipe right, because we ain't doing it. We know who God is. We're spiritually connected. My village is connected, baby. And God keeps showing up and proving. As long as we keep living right and doing right by him, not y'all, by him, we're going to be okay. And he's going to make sure we're okay. It's right here. He told me today. So I'm going to give it to you. But yes, so we will be raising awareness for domestic violence. We will have information for the ones that are suffering on the inside who are afraid to say something to anybody. We're going to have information there for you to receive while you come and visit our booth. We're going to have some free things to let you take away from us. Yes, it's going to be epic. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve right now because I know I'm doing a beautiful thing. I know I'm doing a good thing, and I know I'm doing the right thing by J. Sarah. I know that I am because it's in my spirit, and God keeps laying it out, and he keeps showing me because my connection with him, y'all, it's the connection that I keep getting on here talking to y'all about. And I keep getting on here and talking to y'all about and sharing with y'all so that this is proof to y'all that you got to be personally connected, not church connected, not Bible connected, not your service in the church connected. All of that is a part of the personal connect, because when you personally connect to him, it's going to lead you to the church. It's going to lead you to giving service in the church. It's going to lead you to join a ministry. It's going to lead you to want to be in your Bible, getting your Bible study. It's going to lead you to want to pick your word up every day so that you live right and do right by God. That's what causes you to be able to do that. You have to first get connected right here. Not connected with y'all, and not connected with them, and not connected with the church. You got to start here. Because when you start here, then it's going to lead you there. For the ones that still trying to figure it out, for the ones who keep beating themselves up because you ain't godly enough for the world to see, or when you walk out your door, you still feeling the fear of judge because you just you. I'm me. I'm me. It's still some things I love, and God will change those things if he see fit, because of here, my connection here. That's when he'll change whatever. He'll remove whatever. You know why? Because I seek him, and I want to be obedient to him, not y'all. So, look at her. Yeah, shaking your head. She this, I damn sure am. And you know what you can do. Swipe up, swipe down, to the left, to the right, and I am gone, and you don't have to deal with me, cause it ain't none of my business, and it ain't my problem. Okay? All right. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, that part. So yeah, so I just want you guys to, if you're not doing anything, if you're not busy or whatever, meet me at Women's Empowerment tomorrow down at the fairgrounds. And if you make it down there, please, by all means, stop by A Voice for J. Sarah and Hey Brave Girls booth, because we're going to be over there. We're going to be lit. We're going to be turned up, even if they give us this much space. Y'all know it ain't no thing for me to do my thing. I'm going to be doing my thing in that little bitty space. So prayers up for us, a nice little area. I don't care if they put us at the back. I'm good. I don't care if they put us over around the corner from whatever. I'm good. I'm good, because we still going to do what we came to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to raise awareness. We're going to show J. Sarah some love. We're going to make her smile down on us, how she's been doing. Because let me tell y'all, I can't even begin to tell y'all how she's got the angels camped around our village. Y'all be here all day. Kinsley, y'all, I haven't kicked it with Kens lately, but y'all, Kens done learn how to get that rhythm right. Kens goes to Miss Jenkins' dance school over there off of O'Neill Court. And baby, Kinsley showed me something last night. I cannot wait to kick it with y'all, because between Miss Jenkins' school and her big sister London, Kinsley is about to have this thing down pat. I ain't playing with y'all. So y'all be looking out for Kicking It with Kens, because Kens done figured some things out. And I know it's got something to do with Miss Jenkins. And I know for 1000%, Lon done taught her some stuff. She been watching her big sister, okay? She been watching her big sister, and she getting it down, y'all. Y'all know ain't nothing slow about Kens. Y'all know Kens will come up in here and have this whole house doing karaoke. Won't she do it? Have us all hooking up mics and all kind of stuff. So I cannot begin to tell y'all how J. Sarah has just been watching over us, how she has just been dropping little signs that it's her, that she's near. And you know why? Because we love the Lord. And we know the Lord is the head of us, and we know the Lord is the reason why. And so he has taken our flower. Yeah, he did. But guess what? He put her over us. And I got to tell you this one quick story, because I can't share this. You know, my dad is my dad. He is the king of all kings of our village. He don't do much. He don't say much. Yeah, we boss him around. We have to tell him what to do, because he's, you know, my dad's 74, but 74 in his brain is probably 94 because of all the mental breakdowns that he's had over the years of my life. And I thank God every day for my dad, because he's still a cool dude, you know, but he just kind of a little slow boogie, and he's a whole lot laid back because of that. But one thing is for certain, and one thing is for sure: when he open up his mouth and he speaks, baby, that's what that is. And so me and him was sitting, and I can say this, you know, because it really helped me look at things a whole lot different. Because yes, we still grieve every single day. We grieve J. Sarah like it was yesterday. We all do. We have our moments. All of us, every single one of us in this village, we have our moments. And some of those moments aren't pretty, and some of those moments are really hard for some of us to get past, but we have them. But I know me and my dad was sitting down, and he likes Westerns. And I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to get to scripture so I can get off, because I got a lot of things to do. My dad likes to watch Westerns, and so if I put the Westerns on, he sit down and he chill. I'm working, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. With this particular time, I sat down to watch the beginning of this one because I thought I might want to look at it later. And on there, the little boy outside got bit by a snake, and he was laying on the ground, and the mom and the daddy looked out there and saw it. And they couldn't save him. Make a long story short, they couldn't save him. So the daddy, I was watching, and I was like, it's hard for me to watch death sometimes on certain TV shows and stuff like that. It's hard for me to watch movies where there's a lot of shooting, killing. It's hard for me because my heart still mourns, and you know, the hurt, the anger, all of that starts showing up just for a split second. And in that particular time, that's what was going on. And I was like, Dad, this makes me like that. And he said, yeah, it does me a little bit. I said, it just takes me back to Jalen. He said, yeah, but Jalen's good. He said, no, Jalen good. He said, Jalen's waiting on us. Y'all. This part. When my dad said that, this is what happened. And he said, she's waiting on us. And he said, she's waiting on us so when we get there, she can show us the way. And I felt that. It made me do this. And now, you know, it made me do this, but then after it made me do this, I said, and I just sit there and I kept watching the movie, but I don't remember anything else. I think the last thing I remembered, the dad was building the casket to bury his son because he did pass away. But I don't remember nothing else because I just started thinking, and then I just started reflecting just on everything. And then I started to feel better, but you know, because my dad doesn't talk all the time, and he just kind of sits with us and be in our presence. And if it's something he want to say, he'll say it. And every time it's something that he want to say, he's spot on with whatever he want to say. And he was spot on. And I started to feel a whole lot better not having Jalen physically. You know, I started reflecting on, we have Kinsley. We have all of her dear friends that are close to her that are in our village. They are part of our village, and they know who they are. They know who they are. And I started reflecting on all of that. I started thinking about, you know, just the good stuff, because that's what Jalen wants us to do. She don't want us to sit around and be sad. That's what A Voice for J. Sarah is all about. That's how I came up with that, because it wasn't just a voice for the domestic violence. It was just a voice because she's in heaven, and my dad said she's waiting on us to get there. And that told me that as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, if I stay focused, and I'm not worried about the shit that don't matter, that I'm going to see Jalen again. Because we already know she's gone to heaven. We already know that. We done had all that living proof. But you got to be connected here to know. See, you riding over there with old boy, you ain't going to know what I'm talking about. So swipe up, swipe down, left and right, and you're done with me. Period. You're done with me. You don't even have to listen in it, because if you ain't connected, you're not going to understand none of this. But yeah, so I'm trying to get it together. Women's empowerment, of course, we're leading into October, the official month for domestic violence awareness. It's a lot of things coming up. October 1st, they got the Silent Witness program that's going to be going on downtown on the state grounds. Monica and Jordan, They were able to make it last year, but Jalen's death came so sudden that they wasn't able to get her name on the list to call her name out. So this year we will be there October the 1st, Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. We're pressing our way down because Jalen's name is going to be called, y'all. God is so good. Last year, Monica and Big Joe, they showed up. They had Jalen's picture. You know, y'all see us. If y'all know us, y'all see us. Jalen participates in everything we got going on just about. We bring her easel. We set it up because that's what the Spirit is telling us to do. And that's what she wants us to do. And she wants us to make sure y'all don't forget her beautiful smile and her warm heart. So that's why we bring it and we set it up. Monica did that last year, and she had it sitting next to her as if Jalen was sitting next to her. And the news gravitated towards Monica, and they wanted to hear her story because Jalen pulled them over there. Okay? You got to be right here to understand the order and to understand purpose and to understand God's divine order for our lives and in our purpose here on this earth. And that's what feels so good when we look back on Jalen. Her work was done. Her number was called because her work was done. In 29 years, Jalen did all she was supposed to do here, okay? And how she left, no one knows how we're going to leave. But when it's time to leave, is your house in order? Is your house in order? Because we don't know the day or the hour, the time. Here today, gone today. Is your house in order? Right here. Not at the church, right here. Because there's some people in the church house is a mess. It's a mess. I don't know if y'all saw Vice President Kamala Harris. I don't know if y'all saw her. Somebody had it on a YouTube asking her about her favorite cuss word. I appreciated that. I appreciated that. That you just got to go over there to YouTube and see it. And she said she had a favorite cuss word, and that was her way of the way she said it. But yeah, you got to get your house in order. Like I said, there's some people sitting next to you in the church pews. There's some people up on the pulpit. There's some pulpits where their house ain't in order. Okay? But yeah, back to what I was saying. Domestic Violence Month, October 1st starts that off. We're going to be doing the silent witness. We're going to be standing there that morning. They're serving breakfast early. So if you on your way to work or you got a few minutes Tuesday and you want to come and support or just be a part of it, it's such a beautiful thing. I didn't get to go last year, but Monica talked so good about that whole event that the state of South Carolina puts on. And then, of course, we got Tina Torres got the Purple Gala. Shouts out to Tina Torres for the Purple Gala. That's the weekend that we're going to Pittsburgh for the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh game. Whoop, whoop. Shouts out to the Cowboys. They did their best. And we all was praying. I watched and then I worked. I watched and I worked because I didn't want to get caught up. I didn't want to get caught up on that. Yesterday I had too much to do. So shouts out to the Cowboys for life. You know that's what that is. Talk all your mess. I had my DMs was full the last couple games. Everybody with their Dallas Cowboy memes and all the Dallas Cowboy girls and all of that. Everybody was jumping in my DMs, jumping on my phone, sending me stuff. Crickets today. Crickets last night. I didn't go reach out and tap on nobody and say, sir, where's those congratulations? Where's those memes where the Cowboys are celebrating? I didn't jump on there and do none of that. No, I didn't. I did not. I gave them grace because they knew I was going to come for them anyway. I ain't got to get in their DMs and come for them. I just posted on my story. And did y'all like that one? The ones that follow me where I had the little cowboy, the blue cowboy boots. I'm gonna find me some of them. Them was cute on her. And she was doing her little dance. Did y'all see that? That was enough. And then that other one with that fire and the little dude rubbing his eyes. Yeah, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. Yeah, you know how we are. So let me tell y'all about the cowboy hater fans, the undercover fans. Let me tell y'all how they work. See, if you're a real Dallas Cowboy fan, you don't care who on the team. You don't care nothing about their stats. You know why? Because you're just a Dallas Cowboy fan. You feel me? That's who I am. I probably know 4 player names. And that's because they're calling them all the time. Every season I say, okay, love, who we got? Oh, okay. And then I say the famous 4 words that everybody know we gonna say. We going to the Super Bowl. Okay. That part. That's a real diehard fan. We don't care who on the team. We don't care what Jerry Jones got going on. We don't care what the coach got going on. Who on the team? Who we got? Let's go Cowboys. Get his ass. Yeah. We don't care. That's what that's who we are. But them undercover haters that cannot stand the Cowboys, that pack out, they packed out. They packed out my house restaurant on NFL Sunday. So don't forget, to those that haven't made it out there, child, it was packed that second game. Because you know why? They wanted to watch the Dallas Cowboys lose, and they wanted to watch the fans not have nothing to say. They wanted to watch the Dallas Cowboy fans be mad. They wanted to watch everybody leave before the game. Not me, baby. Me and Dwight, we stayed to the end because, baby, I can hold mine. I held it down for the whole restaurant. Don't come for us. Because, see, y'all like it like that. And kudos to the restaurant because they had a nice crowd out there to watch the Cowboys get beat for the second time. They did. It was bittersweet, y'all. But, hey, don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted because, see, the ones, they know everything about the Cowboys. They know who the players are. They know the players' wives and kids. I'm just playing. I don't know if they know all that. But it gets that deep for them. They don't like the Cowboys because we extra. The Cowboy team is extra. Y'all saw it out there. They got a penalty for celebrating. What's his name? Lamb. Ain't that the one with the little dreads in his little hair or whatever? After he made that touchdown and he was doing it to the crowd. He was doing that to the crowd. Whatever he was doing to the crowd, and they gave him a penalty. He got his touchdown, but they penalized him for it because we extra. Okay? The Cowboys are extra. The Cowboy fans are extra. And see, that's the part that the haters don't really like about the fans. We so loud, and we got so much to say. And that's the part. Then, we ain't even played the song. I got to get DJ Low to crank up the song when we come back from Pittsburgh, because win, lose, or draw, we Cowboy fans. But we need that song to be playing since they packing out the restaurant on game day Sunday. They're packing it out to watch to see what the Cowboys gonna do. So I'm gonna need that song, DJ Low, if you following me today, to load that song up and get that song going, please, because that's the part. Because, baby, they thought we was gonna get the beat out of us. And we came back on them. Y'all know the Cowboys ain't predictable, but that's the part I love so much about them. We don't never know. They keep us on the edge of our seats. They keep us on the edge of our seat. They keep the haters on the edge of their seats. Child, it's a little saying I saying there. Whoever the team is we playing, if you got your jersey on, let me hear you say, whoop, whoop, child. It was people in there, my friends. They my dear friends. They diehards to their team. But whoever the Cowboys is playing against, baby, that's their team too. That's one thing about the Cowboys. We don't do that. All the Cowboy fans that I know, they got one team. And they rooting for one team. Y'all heard me. Congratulations. I saw your team play and y'all did good. But we ain't jumping up when your team make a touchdown. We ain't raising the roof, taking no shot, toasting to the touchdown. Not Cowboy fans. Not the ones I know. We don't do that. But the ones, they do that against some Cowboys, y'all. Y'all got to come. Y'all got to come to game day Sunday. The Cowboys got a 10-day break because we're going to meet up with them in Pittsburgh because we got that bus ride, which is sold out. Sorry for the ones that's thinking about going now. I'm so sorry. That's sold out, so we're going to be participating in that. So we won't be at the Purple Gala hosted by and I guess, presented and hosted by Miss Tina Torres. It is her gala. I've talked to her and she understands. The people that are not going with us are going to support her. Please support her gala. And we got a voice for J. Sarah. You know, she's got some things coming up. We got the ride. So the ones, slingshots, Corvettes, motorcycles, DM me your car, your club. Let me know you want to be a part of it. I think it's going to take place the 19th, the weekend of the 19th. But her Purple Vibe is going to be on the 26th, that Saturday, at My House Restaurant. Y'all seen the flyers. I'll get the ride flyers up the same way we rode for her last year. It will be a ride again the week before her Vibe. It'll be a ride. So we busy, y'all. We busy. So enough of that. Let me get back to why I came on here. And again, let y'all get one last look at the new. I think we got about 4. I think it's 4 shirts, and we're going to try to make them all available for you guys. I'm in the middle of creating the website for A Voice for J. Sarah and getting all of the good stuff that you can shop. You can shop J. Sarah on there. I'm getting all the stuff, the candles, what was it? The cups, the personalized tumblers, the candles, the keychains, the blankets. Kayla May posted her whole little J. Sarah thing. And I want to reach out to her because she has some stuff I ain't seen. I mean, I thought I seen it all, but she has some stuff. I'm going to have to ask her. The buttons, the bracelets, of course, you know. And then we'll get those from my little Cuddy. I don't know if she's still making them or not. I guess I got to get in touch with Toya. Toya, let me know if Maya's still making these. I don't know if she is or not, because I'm probably going to need to order from y'all so that we can have them available on the website. But yeah. So, with that being said, let me get in my mode, because I should have did this first, but, you know, I wanted to stay focused on the stuff that I wanted to stay focused on, and that was that. So, yeah, so this morning, today, on the 27th September, it came straight up out of here. This is where it came out of here. But, of course, you know, my daily strength for women had something good to say, because it was spot on. I read this one first. I always read this one first, and then I read the other one, because this one is always the one that's got the food. This is the food. So this is like the appetizer. So I always grab this one first for the appetizer, because this is more the devotional one. This is more the one that keeps me lifted up in good spirit. So I start out with that one to get me ready for something good to eat. That's how I look at them, and that's how I relate to them. So let me go over here. Make sure my glare is my glare where my glare is, because y'all know I struggle with these old ladies. These is a new style. These are new cute little ones. Every time I run into some, I guess these all right. Don't mind my eyebrows. I gotta see Damon ASAP at some point. When I decide if I'm gonna keep this hair or if I'm going to cover this hair up, then I decide if I'm going to see my barber or not. But Damon, if you watching, Stacy, if y'all watching, let Damon know. Don't tell him it's, yeah. But, yeah, if he ain't watching. And he catch these eyebrows. I messed them up. So now I'm trying to let them grow back so he can get them back right. And let me tell y'all, over there on North Main, Damon Barbershop, he that dude on these brows and on your hair. Women, you wear, if y'all know his wife Stacy, her hair is always laid, of course. Her husband's the barber, so of course hers gonna be laid all the time. But he does a phenomenal job. He cuts my hair, he cuts my mom hair, he cuts a few ladies that I know get their hair cut by Damon, and I get tons of compliments from my hair from Damon. Of course, I do the coloring, and y'all know sometimes I end up bald and stuff because I be leaving it on in places. But it's growing out because I'm just, you know, I'm not sure, because I need to have a little bit of hair if I'm going to start putting the hair on top of it and putting those wigs on it. If I'm going to start putting them stocking caps to make the stuff, because see, once this stuff sweat, it shrivels up and curls up. So, but yeah. These are my cheetahs. So let me make sure I got the light right so that I can read this and not have a glare on it for y'all. And it says on September 27th, it said, sound of laughter. Shouts out to my niecey P, my little niecey P, La Paris. I don't know if y'all follow La Paris, but La Paris had it on her story. She had her daily up, baby. She was letting y'all see. So that made my heart warm to know that somebody out there is doing what I'm doing. And if all of us start doing what I'm doing, then the world just might change. One daily walk at a time. So yes, this is today, September 27th, and it said the sound of laughter. And what it says, I'm gonna try to do it like in my teacher voice, because y'all know I was gonna attempt to do that. But y'all, now I'm gonna try to get star power together is what I'm working on. I forgot to even mention that. I'm still looking for a building. I need a warehouse type building. I at least need anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 square feet for children. I need that. So if anybody knows some space here in Columbia, let me know to take a look at it, because everything I keep finding, and evidently God said that's not the one, because I'm putting in my proposals and I'm coming back with nothing and I'm getting discouraged. But you know me, I'm a friend of the book of Job. So, but if y'all know of some buildings I can take a look at that may be fitting for the kids. I'm still working on my day play. It's not a daycare, it's a day play. It's Star Power Learn and Play. It's going to be for educational reasons. It's going to be to assist parents with after school care. It's going to assist them with birthday parties. It's going to assist them with holiday closings on the schools and a place to send them, and know that they're safe, and know that they're okay, and know that they're in good hands. Remember, I talked to y'all about me coming on here and being as transparent as I can, because that's one of the things that I want to get into. I want you to know me so that you trust me with your babies. And that age group is ranging from pre-K to 6th grade. That's my start. I feel like they're still impressionable. I still feel like you have a chance to help guide whatever's going on in the home and keep it going the same way, or redirect and let them see something different, or just a safe place and a sign of release, a relief to the parents that you've dropped them off somewhere where it's safe to play on the weekends, to play during the holidays, to celebrate their birthdays, to do all that, to get educational play, and to learn while they're being educated, to get information to the parents that needed to know information. That's what it's going to be. It's Star Power Learn and Play, where everybody's a superstar, where everybody shine, where everybody got power to be whatever they want to be. So keep me lifted in prayer with that, because it has been a long journey. I have been dealing with the IRS with my nonprofit part, but I know that's just God setting me up. He let me know, if you just keep doing the work, if you just keep going through the doors, if you keep taking the steps that I keep telling you to take, it's for a great purpose. It's for a great reason. And y'all, when I tell you, like I said, it's a lot. I got a lot. I'm dealing with a lot, but I count it all good, because one thing I like to tell people when I'm talking to them on a personal level, when I'm giving personal ministry to people who reach out to me, it's a lesson in a blessing in everything that we go through. You find the lesson in it, and you figure out how it blessed you. And it may not be monetarily, it may not be lateral moves, or it just may be the blessing in it is that I was able to go through it. So now I know, and I was able to take this away from it. I'm going to never, ever, ever, ever do that again. Or I'm going to always for sure do it like that. It's always something. So it's a lesson and a blessing in everything that you're going through. And give yourself some grace. Allow some grace on the people that you're dealing with, especially when it becomes negative. Grant them grace. Because what can a person do with grace? You ain't got to show them love. You ain't got to show them love. Just give them some grace. That's how I give grace. Okay. Sure. Just give them some grace. That's all you got to do. I got to get off here. So I love y'all. I appreciate all of y'all that stick and stay. I appreciate everybody that gets on here and hang out with me, because I love to talk. And I'm always trying to stay focused on talking about stuff that matters. See how God fixed that? I didn't say that matter. See, I'm a work in progress too. So yeah. So it says, so like I said, I want to try to talk like in my teacher's voice. I'm going to try to do it that way because I'm really feeling, I'm staying focused and I'm in a good spirit. So let me see if I can do it like that for y'all. Sound of laughter. We laughed and overflowed with gladness. We were left shouting for joy and singing your praise. All the nation saw it and joined in, saying, the Lord has done great miracles for them. That came out of Psalms, and that was 126, verse 2. Okay, so it said, laughter is one of the greatest sounds in the world. An old married couple dancing, a toddler being tickled, a pair of best friends sharing a joke. When you hear laughter, you can't help but crack a smile yourself. Have y'all ever just been walking around or out in public or shopping somewhere and you see some people laughing, and even though you don't know what they're laughing about, you just kind of smile? You know, I know I do. I do it. I when I see people like, cause see me and my sister, let me tell y'all about me and Monica. Laughing used to get us in trouble, especially at my grandma's house. My big daddy used to always say, they're always over there laughing at something. Kiki this, ha ha this, Kiki ha ha. Because, baby, me and Monica, coming from a place of love, even in the village, y'all do something. It could be something real serious. We gonna handle it. We gonna be there. We got your back. But baby, when it's over, it's animated, baby. We gonna come back and we gonna, what we call back home in Texas, we call that high side. For the ones that's from Texas, chew the heart up. Y'all know what high side is. That's when you talking that mess, you throwing shade. Yeah, it's shade today. They call it shade today, but back in my day and back home from Texas, that's what we say. Oh, so you high side now. You high side. That's what we used to call it. But yeah, throwing shade. Me and Monica gonna throw that shade. We gonna crack up, and we don't need nobody. We know how to bump each other. And we know. So yeah, so I've done that before. Just, witnessed some people laughing, and I didn't know what they were laughing about, and it made me crack a smile. Imagine what God must feel when he hears his children laughing, singing, and praising him together. Imagine what happiness must sound like to him. Picture a room full of believers singing in harmony to show their love for him. If you at church, if you've ever been to my church, the meeting place, it's a good thing. If you ever been to my home, my foundation, Bible Way on Atlas Road, yeah, that's what he's talking about here in this passage. What a joyous, beautiful sound that must be. How would you feel if you begin your day laughing with God? Yeah, try it. Some of y'all try it. So that was that. So that made me feel good this morning. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna keep a joyous spirit today because I'm excited about Women's Empowerment tomorrow. I'm excited about Domestic Violence Awareness Month coming just around the corner. I'm excited about all that. So I'm gonna keep a joyous spirit today. So then when I reached over for the food, and it's on the blue pages. Y'all struggle with these blue pages under this light. And it says, September 27th says, the good news. And normally I would title whatever this is on my lives, but nah. I needed to title it Focused because that's what I got from it. Yeah. So that. So it said, September 27th said, the good news. Here we go with this book. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. But to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. That's the good news. It said, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. But to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. And that came out of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. So I said, oh, okay. So it's saying that the message of the cross, I guess it's saying that, you know, the message that the cross symbolizes and bring to the ones that ain't familiar with the cross or who don't do the cross, it's foolish. That's foolishness. That's yeah. The ones that ride with him over there on the other side. Yeah, but it says for the ones who are being saved, that's power. That's the power of God, because that's what we're seeking, to have the power of God, to have God, you know, shining, that to keep us covered, to keep the angels camped around us. So that's what the message of the cross is to us. It's proving God's power, you know, that halo, that favor that gets shined down on you. That's what that is. That's power. When that favor show up when favor shouldn't have showed up. That's what that is. That's how I took that message. So down in the passage it said, the gospel is nonsense to those who don't believe. You'll be discouraged and frustrated if you expect unsaved friends and family to celebrate your salvation. What the word? I got to read that again, because it caught me off guard. The gospel is nonsense to those who don't believe. Correct. It is. You'll be discouraged and frustrated if you expect unsaved friends and family to celebrate your salvation. Spot the H on. Spot on. You sure will. If you expect unsaved friends and families to celebrate your salvation, child, y'all know what I say. Swipe up, swipe down, left and right, and you done with me. Yeah. How can they praise a God they don't depend on? What the word? See, this title didn't go with this. The good news, you got to be connected to understand that this is good news. Because good news to me, that's confirmation as to whatever you're going through. And if you're dealing with some unsaved friends and some family members, because you're trying to seek God's approval and not theirs, the good news is you don't have to worry about it. No, you don't have to worry about it, because the good news today said that. And I needed to hear that today. I'm talking about me. I needed to hear this morning wholeheartedly. Okay? It says, how can they praise a God they don't depend on? How can they rejoice in your freedom if they don't understand their slavery to sin? Child, y'all better go get this book. You don't have to be married. Marry God and go get this book. Marry God and go get this book if you are not married. And if you are married, hook up with your spouse. Pray for me. Pray for me. Because when you hook up with your spouse on this, because you are one. You are one with your spouse. But if you don't have a spouse, but you have your sweetheart, your loved one, God knows you here. He understands what you're trying to do. Go get this book and hook up. How can they rejoice in your freedom if they don't understand their slavery to sin? How can they encourage obedience to God's word if they deny its truth? Okay, Steph, good morning. Okay. Your choices, beliefs, and internal hope are confusing and even offensive to those who are lost. Let me read that again. It said, your choices, your beliefs, and internal hope for confusing. No, internal hope is confusing and even offensive to those who are lost. So take the focus off of them. Take the focus off of that, because they don't understand you, because they are, what did it say? They are in slavery to sin. Sin got them slaving. Okay? They slaving for the man over there. Okay. Yeah, so take the focus off of that. You recognize the life-giving, transforming power of the cross in your lives. You know the miracle of rescue from death. You hold the message of the gospel. Have compassion on your relatives, friends, and co-workers who are perishing today, because you already know. So grant them grace. Okay. Sure, whatever. Grant them grace. It's okay, because they're slaves and they're lost. And they don't even practice what you practice. They don't even believe what you believe. They say it. Some of them say it, but do they say what they mean and mean what they say? So give them grace. Have compassion for them. You know, you don't owe them anything. Respond to their criticism with kindness. That's that grace. That's how you respond. Okay. Anyway. Receive their pridefulness with humility. Okay. Meet their despair with the hope only found in Christ. Stand firm in the truth when they tempt you to sin. Yeah, that's that part. That's that part right there. That's that part right there that said right there when God said, get up, get it all the way together, take the focus off whatever, all that up here, take the focus off all that up here, put that focus back on me so I can get you through what you need to do, because I got something bigger and better than all that over there for you. I got that over there. You turn that over to me. That right there is when, right there, that part right there. When I read that part, that's when I knew I had to, whatever I got going on, I had to get on here for y'all. I had to give y'all my experience, strength, and hope. I had to share this word with y'all. And whatever it is you done took the focus off of, to focus on some that don't matter. Whatever it was, it was this sentence right here that said, yep, Step, you fixing to get up and you fixing to share this morning, this mid-morning. Stand firm in the truth when they tempt you to sin. Offer love to everyone as God has loved you. See, that's that part. That's that hard part. I don't know about y'all. I'm working on that part. And I think I'm doing a great job. I really think I'm doing a great job. Because let me tell you why. Because that is the hardest part right there. That part right there is the hardest part. I must be doing something good, because look who calling. This dude right here. I must be sharing some good stuff, and the Holy Spirit is telling him to call me. But I can't talk to Daddy right now. I got to finish with y'all. So yeah, that part right there, when he says to offer love to everyone as God has loved you. Everybody that's struggling with that part, I'm with you. I understand. Stay connected right here, because it works. Stay connected. It really works. Pray and thank God for saving you through his power. Celebrate the life that's found in the good news of the cross today. And at the end, at the bottom, it said, Lord, thank you for reassuring us from, no, thank you for rescuing us from our unbelief in Jesus. Let us be your message barriers to those who are perishing. Amen. I came on here for this time, a long time, to share the good news. And for those of you who needed to hear the good news from me, I appreciate you. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. I run into people when I'm out. I run into people. I ran in several game day Sunday. We've only had 3 games so far, but we've only met. But I've run, and they come up and they hug me and they say, "I watch you, Steph. I didn't even know. I follow you. I love your lives." So all it takes is 1 or 2 to let me know. And the ones that are faithful on here, I see y'all. I see the comments. It'll throw me off if I try to answer you guys, but y'all rest assured, the ones, my day ones, y'all know I come back and I let you know I saw you. I let y'all know that I read, I appreciate it, because this is my purpose. This is my assignment that God has put me on, because our world has gotten so bogged down with negative and just all kind of stuff. So I appreciate y'all. If you've been on my Facebook feed, I did post the Tyler Perry new movie that's coming out. Y'all remember Married in Black? The lady Ursula Robinson that played in that movie, the mama to the boys, the mama that wanted to get the baby out, to get the boy out the casket. She's gonna be at Miss Tina Torres's Purple Gala at the Summit on Sunday, that brunch. They have a whole Summit panel where they're talking and they're focusing on teens and young adults that Sunday. So get over there to the brunch. If you can't get in touch with Tina Torres. Miss Ursula Robinson is going to be her special guest from that movie. That's going to be a treat. I hate I'm not even going to be here to see it. That is going to be a treat. But yes, I get on here and this is what I do. I posted the new movie by Tyler Perry because I vaguely saw a few of the negative comments about it. Excuse me. But then I saw some people talking about some positive. Yeah, y'all talk about Tyler Perry. And y'all, he on an assignment. Tyler is on an assignment. His movie is bringing Black life on TV. His movies is bringing with comedy, with laughter. Because Black people, Black community, because I can only talk about that because I'm Black. We have to have laughter. We have to have and sometimes the laughter comes from our shortcomings. So Tyler Perry, kudos to you. I put that in my deal because like I said, I'm inspired to be a podcaster, and I want to be able to talk about those things and not start a whole forest fire because everybody got an opinion and everybody pissed because your opinion is your opinion. We just want to be able to talk about it and elaborate about it and, and come from a place of love and laughter, some entertainment. That's what my podcast is going to be about. It's not to get on. My podcast is not going to be built to change the world or to bring you all this worldly stuff, because I don't stay in the world with that stuff. Politics, hit or miss. Local news, tragedies, hit or miss for me. I stay here on the other side. I try to keep it godly. I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it positive. I try to find the lesson in the blessing. So that's what my podcast is getting ready to start being about. And I got a lot to say about Tyler Perry and people making the comments that they making. First of all, go watch Maxine's son. And then you have a right to decide how you want to look at Tyler Perry. That's what you do. If you have not seen his documentary, Maxine's son, if you have not gone and watched that, shut up. Because when you go watch that, then you're going to appreciate Tyler Perry. If you have never followed Oprah Winfrey's story, how she grew up in her childhood, don't judge her. Because look who she is today. Okay? So I commend, if you don't know what Steve Harvey has been through, don't do Steve. Because Steve is like me. He don't care. Because this is all he's worried about. is staying connected in here. And I'm sure Tyler Perry is only worried about staying connected. And he's on an assignment. That's why he put it out there. That's black therapy. That's black life. That's black entertainment. That's black laughter. That's black love. Everything that Tyler Perry touches are those things. So I put that out there because I wanted to have a discussion about Tyler Perry and, you know, his assignment pretty much, because I appreciate it. I appreciate reality TV. I appreciate love and hip hop. I appreciate love and marriage. Carlos King, kudos to him. Me and my honey and the Frasers, we drove 7 hours to Huntsville to meet that crew. You can go back and look at past posts. That was back last year. We drove to go see them. And it was nice. And we had our own Love and Marriage Columbia on the way home in our car between the four of us. And we love each other today. We love each other. We did that. So I commend those people for putting those things on TV to let us see us, be us, laugh at us, cry at us, and pray for us. I commend. So, yeah. I love y'all. My time is up. I got to see what Daddy want. I know he for one, women's empowerment is tomorrow. And my dad has been on 10 because he loves it in there. My dad is single. My mom is my dad's friend. My mom is my dad's bestest friend. They are not together. My parents are not together. My mom's single. My dad is single, but they love each other wholeheartedly. See, that's what we come from. When you're able to coexist in the same area, space with your X's and O's, everybody ain't built for that. Some people mistaking that for false hope. They mistaken that for false hope. And for the ones that know what I'm talking about, know where I'm coming from, because see, it was some naysayers about that. It was some naysayers about Kinsley's father. Jalen comes from being able to coexist with her X's and O's, especially when you got kids. If y'all can't be in the same room, what's really going on? Somebody still attached? Somebody ain't let go? Because I don't have a problem with my X's and O's. My X's and O's. My ex-husband and his wife, I don't have a problem with them. I don't. I love them. And we can all come in the same setting. Ain't no smoke. Ain't no shots fired. It's love, baby. But everybody ain't built like that. So be careful. Because some people were mistaking that for false hope, that we gonna get back together. Or some people haven't let go. And that's why they mad. Why you mad? You got a whole life over there. You got a whole person over there. Why you mad? Why you checking for over here? Why you don't like over here? That's what I'm talking about. Why you mad? Why you got the kids mad? Baby daddies, baby mamas, ex-wives, ex-husband. Why you got the kids pulling one direction to the other? Why? Why you ain't let go? Because that's what that is. When you can't coexist in the same room with your X's and O's, especially when you got kids, somebody is on some false hope or somebody is angry and ain't let go. How I know? Because I'm a baby mama and I got an ex-husband and I got step kids and I got ex-step kids and we all good, okay? They good with me. But it's some people out here that's struggling with that. They can't even be in the same room and say something nice or give them a hug or ask them how they doing and how's your family over there. It's some people struggling with that. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. It's some people struggling and all I have to say is, why you mad? I ain't mad. I ain't worried. I ain't pressed. because I know whose I am. I know whose I am, and I know whose mine's. Okay? So don't worry. I don't worry. I don't worry. But why you mad? That's what you got to ask them. And for the ones that are struggling with the X's and O's that won't move on, that's what you ask them. Why you mad? Can we talk? What part did I miss? Did I miss something? Didn't you leave me? That meant you were done. Didn't I leave you? That meant I was done. Why you mad? Didn't I go on and live my own life and I wasn't checking for you? Didn't you go on and live your own life? And you supposed to not be checking for me, but why you checking for me and mine over here? Why you mad? Why you mad? I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. That's for a whole... I need to get this podcast started. I need to get some of y'all in my living room. I need some of y'all to come in the Dollface living room and sit down live with me. And of course, by any means, I'm going to bring you on Facebook. I'm going to bring you on so you can be in the living room, but you're not in the living room. You at home, but you in the living room. I need to hurry up and God, go ahead and do what you need to do. Open up the doors. Stop me. Set aside some time, whatever it is, because my podcast, I am so ready. Now, what's going to happen is y'all going to have to come on over to YouTube. Y'all gonna have to come on over to YouTube probably to watch them. I don't know how. I gotta figure out how to work it. I'm gonna, whatever I do, I'm gonna make sure it's available for everybody. My time is up. I love y'all. It's so hard to get off of here when I keep watching y'all watch me. I keep seeing the hearts. I keep seeing the thumbs up. I keep seeing them. All of that. It's so hard. It's so hard. But I love y'all. I gotta go because something else is calling my name. I gotta get downtown to Women's Empowerment to see my spot, to set up my booth, to get everything on and popping again. Come down, y'all. Let me get Daddy, because Daddy is on 10, because the building is going to be full of beautiful women. My dad ready to watch, okay? My dad ready to look. My dad ready to see him. He going to be out there, y'all, and you know he going to be sharp. We coming with our cowboy boots on, because we line dancing in our little corner. So Dad gonna be in, you know, Dad wear his, Dad's cowboy. He gonna wear his cowboy boots. He gonna put his jeans and his belt on. Y'all see him when I post him. Y'all see him. He gonna do his thing. But yes, he's gonna be ready, because he gonna be watching the ladies. He gonna do his little chapstick. He gonna put his little cologne on. He rub his hands like he do. And he gonna be saying, yeah, I'm having a good time. This is fun, Step. I love you. Thank you for bringing me. I love y'all. I gotta go. And until I see y'all again, be blessed. Be prosperous in anything you do. Keep your heart open. Laugh as much as you can laugh. Honor and show grace to the ones that you struggle with. Keep the focus. Take the focus off that don't matter. I love y'all. Peace, and I gotta go.